Hey, let's get together and make a door hanger using this cute cat sign from Supply Box and a sign extender. Let's get to it. This is the sign we're going on based on the cats, the purple, the pink, the floral kind of design all together. That's the idea. All I did was I took some of the ribbons from the Supply Box and added a couple of them to coordinate, and I cut them in 9-inch strips. So that's what I did ahead of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ribbons, 9 inches long. And I don't always use 7 different. Sometimes I use 5, sometimes I use 6. This time I added the 2 black and whites. And so I ended up with, what did I say, 6, 7? 7. So let's get started. Okie dokie. I'm just going to take our sign extender and my stapler, and we have some butterflies in the picture. We have some bees, of course, the cats, some florals, and so we're going to work around that. If you don't know me, I'm Melissa from Sincerely Creative Mom. I'm one of the coaches in the design school with Decor Exchange. And this month we are working on coordinating sets and bees. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I had some trouble with actual bees in my basement a while back. And so I'm not gonna lie, I had a little post-traumatic stress going on when I opened the box. I was like, oh, but the box itself, this month's box, was gorgeous. Truly so pretty. Truly so pretty. I did only cut 3 of each of these ribbons. Let's get this pink in here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, down here. Oh, that's a little bit short. I should consider cutting these different sizes because I tend to put this first layer up further and not see how I gather it so close, not so, do you see how I gather it like not at the edge? And then when I put this layer on, this layer here, then it ends up being the same size. So you want to make sure that they're not like being the same on the edge. You know what I mean? This one I could go here. So I gotta be mindful of how far up and down I'm, doing it. Can't do purple there. I already have this on that layer. I don't have that on layer, but it's right here. So I'm gonna put this one over here somewhere because I do want a paw in each of them. I don't have, I can do this one. Stripe next to a stripe. Oh, it's gonna have to work. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing? Oh, the butterflies. It's beautiful. So when doing this style, I don't want to keep a pattern. What I'm looking for is to make sure that this black and white stripe isn't on top of that black and white stripe, right? So I want, when I look at it, I don't want there to be like black and white stripe, black and white stripe, black and white stripe, like all in a row. I want it to be like, oh, like there's all these different ribbons, not like a solid, line right in a, you know what I mean? And so that's what I was just trying to make sure of. We're not like in a row. It's spread out all over the place. I don't have the solid right on top of the solid, that kind of thing, right? And I'm also trying to make sure that the length of this isn't completely covering up the bottom layer. I want to be able to see the ribbons, I want to be able to see them staggered. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure that that happens way up here. I'm going to trim off the top, just so there's not all this extra. Oops. Cute. Super cute. Nice little blend there. So I already had this made, but I used just rope. I actually took this rope off of the wooden signs that we get, and I keep them. Of course I do. I tied a knot on one end, and I taped one end so that I could get the wooden beads to go through it. And then I'm just going to leave the tape on because. And I'm going to take our sign here, figure out where I want it to hang from, push down nice and tight, nice and tight, nice and tight. Now typically, see, now if I pull it, it's not going to come out of the bottom. That's what we want to do. Come on, love. So now I have a hanger. Okay, easy breezy. Now I'm gonna put it all together, and then we're gonna make a teeny tiny little bow, I think. But first, we're gonna use our major glue gun. I'm gonna go right on top of the ribbons, all over the wood. Nice, generous. You can see this is like a serious glue gun here. It even stinks like an industrial big time thing. All right, and then I'm just gonna push down on the top. Now you could add 3/8 inch staples. I'm gonna turn that over so I can push better. You could use, I guess, 3/8 inch staples to go through the sign extender into the sign for extra. Okay, this isn't the only thing I'm going to do. I am going to also, we're going to like caulk the edges with our trusty little hot glue. Okay. On the inside, the ribbon doesn't allow that one section to, you know, sit flush. So I'm kind of getting this glue all the way in. Now this is just an added measure. Also, I don't, but you can. I don't put any like felt or anything to cover the back. I just leave it like that. You totally 100% could. You could make it a little bit bigger than, you know, the top. So you could cover all that extra glue, make it not look, you know, the way it does. I haven't thus far. All right. I'm going to flip it over. I'm not going to leave it over for very long. Look how cute. Let's do it about 7 inches. I'm not going to use the 2.5 inch because I want to keep it. So I'm cutting these 7 inches. We'll use the paws. We'll use the purple for the back. I feel, okay, help me with something. I think in my head that purple people are cat people. Is that true? I feel like purple people are cat people. If you love the color purple versus pink, I feel like you are a cat person versus a dog. Well, I don't know that neither of those things are bad. Okay. I'm just going to say neither of those things are bad, but that's what I feel like. If you are a purple person, if you love the color purple over pink, I feel like you are also, ooh, I also don't want to use this one. These are going to be 7 inches. I'm going to use one of these, except these are 7 inches. I'm going to make this one, 8.5, just because I want it to stick out a little bit. Yes, that's where I got that one from. Yes, this one came from Sam's this year. Yes. All right. Although you said dog paw, I'm using it as a cat paw. It's the same. It's the same. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go with that, and then I'm gonna go with. Let's go with a pattern. Let's go with stripe. Let's go with stripe. Purple. Butterfly. No, yeah. Butterfly. Cat paw. It's fine. Okay. Then we're going to go with purple, butterfly, cat paw, and then the pink. So only one pink. We are going to add a wire, just, for a little peace of mind. Add the wire. Take out the purple. I'm going to cut maybe like a 3-inch strip-ish. It's 4 inches. It does not need to be that big though. I'm going to fold them in. And put that right over the top to cover. Darling. So cute. In fact, I'm going to take this and put it right through. Right through. Like so. This is Darling, because that's what we look like from the back. Super cute from the front. Darling. Perfect. Nice and thin. Perfect for wall decor. What is the name of the bracket on the back? This is the center of what comes with the pancake wreath frames. It's the sign extender. So the pancake bundle comes with the 14-inch, the 10-inch, and the sign extender. If you're not getting the box, you can get on the wait list. They are sold out for the March boxes. That's how awesome everybody is enjoying them. And unless, people come off the list, which I can't see why people would do that, there wouldn't be any room for new people. So make sure you're on the wait list. It's about the first place you're going to get notification for any openings in the future. Okay, so I love, love, love this little guy. Thanks for hanging out and joining us, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, y'all.